Okay, so today we have Morrissey. Some Say I Got Devil. Now, of course, this is another cover from California Sun. The song is originally by Melanie. I have heard that song, Melanie, who passed away, I believe, last year, so my goodness gracious. But anyway, now I'm intrigued. Some Say I Got Devil. I mean, yeah. I would say a lot of people like Morrissey and a lot of people hate Morrissey. I mean, you can look at the comments and my Morrissey reactions. So let's get into this, talk about it after. It's hot as hell in my room. Again, there's no insulation, so the heat just comes in. God damn, it's terrible. But let's get into it. Here we go. Grabbing intro.
Some say I got devil, some say I got angel. I am just someone in trouble. I don't think I'm in danger, don't think I'm in danger. I know I'm not in danger. Some have tried to sell me all kinds of things to save me from hurting like a woman and crying like a baby, something like a woman crying like a baby, and all the things that I have seen qualify me for a part in your dreams, qualify me for this dream. And though I'd like to tell you exactly how I feel, somehow the music hides it and conceals it, hides it and conceals it. And all the things that I have seen can be hidden in a part of my dreams. Gonna hide it in this dream. Some say I got devil, some say I'm an angel. I am just someone in trouble. I don't think I'm in danger, don't think I'm in danger. In fact, I know I'm not in danger.
And it fades out. Okay, Morrissey. Some say I got devil, some say I got angel. Good lord. But I like how the title's just devil. Because it grabs you and you're like, well, I guess some people do. My god. So I gotta say again, this has to be one of the best songs I've reacted to off of California Sun. Again, I've heard Melanie's version, and then I heard it before I got into this. Maybe I could have done both. I guess what the hell. But either way, I guess it's Morrissey Friday, so here we are with just Morrissey's version. But with Melody, I gotta say at the top because again, it's a cover. I gotta mention her. Her original version. I feel like she sings faster. I mean, her version I believe is like a minute less than this one. She sings faster. There's more guitar use, I would say, and again, it's just she has a bit of a Joni Mitchell quality to her. I don't know why that comes to mind, but she does anyway. Just in her voice, I feel like it's a little bit quirky, and she moves fast or whatever. Anyway, and there's just a lot. There's a very much a vulnerability about it, and again, Morrissey kind of matches that here, but this here is a very different cover, I would say, of it all. It's, a redesign of it all, I guess you would say. And the way that it's just put here, I mean, the sound effects, I don't even know what they are. Like, I guess the big drums, the big crashing, thunderous hits of the drum at different points, which kind of startled me off the get-go with that little intro that it had. And in the intro, I was like, I don't even know what the hell it is. Is it like, I'm looking at the personnel, there's not really a lot of personnel for this track that I see anyway from this album. I mean, you got the drums, of course, you got the guitars, you got the piano, of course, which is a beautiful part at different points. But I don't see, for this track alone, I'm like, what the thing was that started off the track. I mean, again, I'm not that great at fucking, just knowing where the band, oh, that's this instrument, whatever. But anyway, whatever, from the get-go though, I believe in Melanie's version, again, the guitar started it off, and the guitar in that version had kind of to me anyway, like a Spanish flair of some kind, and I was like, well, Morrissey's done that a few times, but again, he changed it up and kind of modernized the sound completely. But anyway, just from the intro, and then you get into again the thunderous and unpredictable. Even though again, I feel like they were the crashing sounds were timed out pretty well, and I could bang my head with it at the right points, which was nice. But yeah, just so dramatic, so intense, so again, just forceful. A bit ominous as well, a bit eerie as well too, because it's just like, I'm not in danger, but I'm not in trouble. I am in trouble, but I'm not in danger. I can't even remember the lyrics now, but again, just ominous in that way. And I just couldn't get over the intensity of it all, and his voice too. His voice, I mean, I never really complained about his strong vocal melody. Again, that's the same thing here. I mean, no matter what, maybe the production or the instruments on a song from him suck, but usually his voice is pretty fucking good, and that's the same case here. Even though, again, the instruments here I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed the again, the use of the piano, I would say there, and how at one point the piano was just the only thing you heard, and it was just like, I don't know, again, the use of the effects and how you could hear, like, I don't know if it was I can't remember, like a clock or something or whatever. It's just so much about it. It's just so ominous, and it's just so heavy, and then again, I loved how the piano was just at the forefront at one point, and then here comes Morrissey's voice again, and he's just, I don't know, he knew what to do with this song. Again, it's another song that's a Morrissey song through and through, even though again it was written by Melanie, but it's another one that you would have thought, okay, yeah, Morrissey probably wrote this, but no, he didn't. It was a cover, and yeah, I just love the way he modernized it. Joe, the producer here, I can never pronounce his last name. Now I got to find it again. Joe Ciccarelli. I believe Joe here was, again, the producer of the album. Great production. I got to say again, and just, I don't know, he really amplified the heaviness. He amplified the dramatics of it all. And I've seen people talk about how Morrissey's done the song over 30 times live. So I imagine he really likes the song, and he really likes Melanie and all this stuff. So that's nice to see. And that he had to get this done. It's another song that he loved, and thought that probably spoke to him, so he had to do it. And I can only imagine if they amplify it even more, again, the dramatics even more live. I mean, Jesus Christ, how do you? I mean, this was already pretty fucking dramatic. And just stopped me in my tracks and just kind of had me in awe the whole way through. That I feel like I suck at explaining, all these noises, whatever, all these amplified sounds, but I just feel like I'm just kind of, again, like there's been so many songs to react to lately that have just kind of had me in awe, and then I feel like an idiot trying to explain myself. But yeah, it just makes me feel that intensity that Morrissey's feeling. It makes me feel the feelings of the emotions that people have, again, towards Morrissey. Again, it's just like he knows these things that, people like and people don't. I mean, there's a song, every time you search up Morrissey's name, for me anyway, one song that always comes up is I Can't Fucking Wait Until Morrissey's Dead, which I know was a song. And again, so many people feel that way. And even when he was in the Smiths, I mean, people didn't like Morrissey, and some people loved him. But so yeah, just to cover another song like this called Some Say I Got Devil, it's truthful, and it fits him very well, and he's aware of it. He knows, his naysayers, and knows his lovers, and yeah, it's not like he's unaware of these things. He's very self-aware. And yeah, anyway, so if that makes any sense, I just, going off on a tangent a bit, but I mean, like I said, I can't get over this. I mean, the thunderous drumming, and again, it's not like the drumming here, I believe it was Matt Walker here, and I've always talked about Matt Walker's work, but it's not like he was John Bonham or anything like that, going off on his own here. It was just very timely. Everything was accurate, and not just to say about Matt, but everybody. Everything was accurate. Everything was in its right place. And like what he says, the music will conceal it or whatever before we get into these lyrics. I love how the music builds up even more, and the intensity just gets so much more and so much more. It's in your face, and you can hear it all around. Again with the headphones on, and it's just like, oh, there's the music. The music is concealing it all. And anyway, just love the use of the instruments, I mean, I guess here to get his point across even more. Just to say it as basic as possible, like an idiot. So with the chorus off the get-go, is it the chorus off the get-go? Yes, it is. My goodness gracious. And he does change some of these words. I know in Melanie's version, she does say, I'm just a girl, I believe she says. But here he says, I'm just someone, but we're not there yet. Some say I got devil. Some say I got angel. Again, I love how it's just some say I got devil. And that was the original too. So great choice by Melanie there, because it's just, you just think, well, my goodness, I like her. Why are we calling her a devil? But again, here it really fits for Morrissey, of course. I am just someone in trouble. And it's just like, okay, well, what the fuck? And it seems like maybe it's an inner struggle, in trouble in her own head, in his own head, I guess, again, going from Morrissey's point of view now, because his own trouble, not anyone else's trouble, although maybe some people want to cause him trouble, but I don't think I'm in danger. Don't think I'm in danger. I know I'm not in danger. And again, life is dangerous. I mean, there's chances you die every day. I mean, my goodness, life can be dangerous. But again, Morrissey talking about here how he's not in danger, though. Some have tried to sell me all kinds of things to save me from hurting like a woman. And again, it's fun to hear Morrissey's perspective on this, a song originally by a woman and crying like a baby, something like a woman. And again, you're talking about those female traits or whatever the hell, these stereotypes, whatever, crying like a baby, something like a woman. Only women cry. My goodness, boys don't cry, by The Cure. My goodness gracious, but they do. Crying like a baby, and all the things that I have seen qualify me for a part in your dreams, qualify me for this dream. Again, I feel like, he's gone through, it's just that it's true. Morrissey's gone through a lot of emotional strife. He's talked about his depression. He's talked about his inner thoughts, his self-deprecation. I mean, all this stuff. I'm qualified to be a part of your dreams because of all of my past. People have tried to sell me things. I'm hurting like a woman, crying like a baby. I've gone through so much. I'm qualified for this, if that makes any sense there. With the second verse, and though I'd like to tell you exactly how I feel, somehow the music hides it and conceals it, hides it and conceals it. Oh, hide. Again, he can only hide in the music, or he can only tell you how he feels in his music. And but at the same point, he can't tell you exactly how he feels, even though, again, I guess some people say, yeah, he has told us exactly how he feels about different things in the world. But yeah, again, it's just the music conceals it, and he wished he could be so truthful, but he just can't get to that point. And again, though, in Morrissey's own music, through a lot of his lyrics, he has told us how he feels. But again, you can understand the parallels there between the original and this, and how it probably spoke to him. With the bridge, and all the things that I have seen can be hidden in part of my dreams. Again, dreams are obviously a big point here, big theme of the whole song. Gonna hide it in this dream. Again, only in my dreams, perhaps I can be so real, and no one else can see it unless they got a camera in my dreams. Then with the chorus again, some say I got devil, some say I'm an angel. My goodness, I am, and oh my goodness, some say I'm an angel. I am just someone in trouble. I don't think I'm in danger. Don't think I'm in danger. In fact, I know I'm not in danger. Again, so I just love how we go from, possibly, I don't think I'm in danger to, in fact, I know I'm not in danger. Just to sum it all up once again, talking about the way he's perceived, talking about his identity. We talk about authenticity here again too. Maybe, and again, talking about how he doesn't want to be his authentic self because, again, maybe that will put him in danger. Right now I'm not in danger because of what I think and what I say or whatever the hell, but at the same point, just talking about, yeah, his authentic self, his inner turmoil, you might say, as well, and just yeah, I guess, and talking about society and, you know, why, you know, you can't be yourself, wherever the fuck, all that kind of thing, but accepting himself. Again, accept yourself. That's a Smith song, I do believe, if I remember correctly. But yeah, of course, those themes there. And I mean, that's, again, just talking about judgment. And Morrissey is usually, not usually, but he's talked about these subjects before. And taking a Melanie song here, again, it fits him through and through. And like I always say, he knows how to pick them. And I just love how he, basically, for the whole California Sun album, he just picked songs, it seems like, that he liked and that spoke to him. And this was the closer too. And what a closer! I gotta say, again, I loved everything about it. I just love how he kind of modernized and changed up the whole kind of feel of Melanie's original, and again, kind of modernized it. The production was lush, it was great, and yeah, it was just so big. Everything sounded so big and grand, and just, I don't know, just hit you like a ton of bricks. I can't talk, but anyway, I guess that's all I gotta say. So thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, subscribing, commenting. I'm gonna go now before I start tripping over my words. So thanks for everything, and coming back to another Morrissey Friday, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for everything.